6th of our Torah. This week, at the end of the Parsha, Avram passes away. Yitzhak and Ishmael get together to bury him. And there's a major distinction here. The Torah points out that throughout their lives, they really didn't have that much to do with each other after Ishmael is expelled from the family, so to speak. But we don't hear of Ishmael after that. He doesn't contest that Yitzhak will be the leader. He's in his own thing, has his own setup. Whereas the next generation, between Yaakov and Esau, we're going to have a big fight. Esau contests everything down the road. And there's a very common saying, the descendants of Abraham would be like the sands of the desert, and the stars in the heavens, and the fish in the sea. That's what it says. The descendants of Yitzhak will be like the stars in the heaven and the fish in the sea. And Yaakov, the fish in the sea. You notice something gets missing each time. And the answer to that is very simple. Like the sands in the desert. Sand, there's a lot of it. You cannot build with it. Every grain of sand can sit next to each other. They won't disturb each other. There's no problem. But you can't do anything with it. It's just sand. You cannot build. But they won't destroy each other at the same time. The stars in the heavens, if two stars get too close to each other, it's going to be a major problem. And that's the problem between Yaakov and Esau, between Jacob and Esau. Esau is trying to take over. He's trying to move his way in to be the head of the family. Ishmael, he says, okay, I'm not in the family anymore. I'm being sent away, but I've got my inheritance. It's something different. And I'll help Yitzhak bury our father. He still loves his father. He understands family togetherness is important. As we know, there's big problems in families, especially these days, where if you have if you say don't like the president, you don't want to be with family members who may have voted for him. That sort of thing that's going on. Thanksgiving, etc., which is a very bad thing. It's supposed to be one country.
Just bring a bottle, everyone will be okay.
Yeah, bring a bottle, get them drunk so they don't realize, so they won't care. I always get a kick out of the fact that I hear this stuff. And I remember that my aunt, who recently passed away at 100, she, was my mother's older sister. And she and my mother disagreed totally in politics. Yet that's one, they did not let their politics get in the way of the fact that they were sisters. They would speak to each other every day, they would go shopping together, they do everything together, they do a lot of stuff together because they knew there was something far more important than a political opinion and stuff like that. It's family. And that's something that Ishmael understood intrinsically. Okay, got a problem with the family? Yeah, that's true. But I'm still part of the family. I'm still inside. And my brother, he's younger, etc. He inherited everything. I can deal with that. And that is the difference and the most important thing about what the Torah is coming to teach you. That even though there are people that we disagree with, and there are some people I know it's hard to believe that disagree with me.
Everyone likes you, Shlomo.
And if you don't agree with me, I got my cane, I know how to use it. But all joking aside, that we just have to get along together. Something to think about.
Yeah, yeah, so,